This is the Recycling, Scrap Metal, Commodities, and Economic Report, January 19th, 2026. Produced by Bentley Roll-Off Trailers to support our customers, suppliers, and partners. U.S. weekly raw steel production rose to 1.752 million tons, up 3.1% from last year, and up 2.1% year-to-date on slow U.S. manufacturing and the 50% steel tariff protection. WTI crude oil price rose slightly to $59.44 a barrel on geopolitical risks with Iran. U.S. weekly crude oil production fell to 13.753 million barrels per day, remaining high. This was on great productivity per well and good demand. The U.S. weekly crude oil rig count rose slightly to 410. This was on high productivity per well and low oil prices. Scrap steel number one HMS price composite rose to $358.33 a gross ton as bad weather hurt supply. Also on steady U.S. demand with good export demand. Hot rolled coil steel price fell slightly to $46.95 a hundredweight, which is $9.39 a ton on slow demand and the 50% steel tariff protection. Copper price fell slightly to $5.85 a pound, remaining near the record high as the U.S. decided not to add new tariffs on copper. Aluminum price fell slightly to $1.42 a pound, which is $31.41 a metric ton on tight supply and production disruptions. NFIB Small Business Optimism Index rose to 99.5, the highest since August on reports of positive profit trends, but plans for hiring, capital outlays, and expected higher sales all declined. U.S. December inflation rate was steady at 2.7% as lower oil prices are keeping the index lower. Utilities increased 6.7%, food increased 3.1%, and shelter rose 3.2%. U.S. January NAHB Wells Fargo Housing Market Index, which is builders' sentiment. It fell to 37 as current and future expectations fell, as builders are being forced to lower prices despite cost increases. U.S. December manufacturing production rose 2% versus last year, but down from November's 2.2% increase. This is on the slow growth economy as manufacturing jobs are down since April. 2026, though, could be the year of growth. Atlanta Federal Reserve's Q4 GDP Now forecast rose to a huge 5.3%. This was driven, though, by the lower trade deficit, also on strong retail and government spending. Note that government spending is great for the economy, but $2 trillion per year is new debt. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 145 points to 49,359, remaining near the record high. High values are helping support spending. This was also on AI optimism, but a cap on credit card interest rates would hurt banks. This report is brought to you by Bentley Roll-Off Trailers, Roll-Off Trucks, Gondola Trailers, Lugger Trucks, Roll-Off Trailer Parts, Roll-Off Truck Parts, and Dump Truck and Trailer Parts. This is Greg Brown reporting. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.